So the reason why they chose Adrian Griffin was more because he didn't want Nick Nurse, and I think that's
That's
ridiculous because
crazy.
Nick Nurse is
He would have,
doing
Oh
wonders
yeah.
for the 76ers right now. Joel Embiid's playing crazy, and we can just get right into that.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
he just scored 70 points on Wemby. Wemby had a cool game.
Okay, chill. It
Hey,
wasn't
Wemby had
on.
33.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
hey,
Wemby got a couple of them. Like there was a couple buckets on him. A lot of it was Zach Collins though. Zach Collins was down there. He was in the torture chamber, perimeter,
that
outside,
yeah,
inside. It was Zach Collins was
that
hell.
and then hey, that game just showed me the mid range is not dead. Joel Embiid's mid range is crazy. The jab, huh, crazy. He's going crazy with that. We could just talk about Philly real quick. You think they're real? You think they're serious now?
I think so.
Okay.
Um, Seeing Joel Embiid in person this year was kind of just it
Oh
was
yeah, you
awe
did see him,
inspiring for
huh?
me. No, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he just seeing how skillful he is for his size, like it doesn't really make sense. And that's why I can understand why he's scoring or just unstoppable. He's scoring 50, 60, 70, like and I don't think there's nobody in the league that can really hang with him. Like just because he can score from anywhere on the court, like
Mm,
efficiently. And that's a problem. So he's one of the most dominant players of our generation,
yeah.
of our era.
Yeah.
Zach, I kind of want to ask you, where do you think he ranks all time amongst big men?
Oh,
Now that
already?
oh no, we have to. He's
Already?
an MVP.
Uh
He's probably gonna be a two-time MVP.
yeah.
You don't have no defensive player of the year.
No,
No,
but he's a solid
he's a solid
defender. He's a good
defender. He's a great
defender.
defender. Offensive bag is unlike anything we've seen before. It's like closer to Hakeem, but it's like the perimeter. He's shooting the three. Like there's a lot to his
No, he
game.
got game.
So I mean, where does he rank all time when we've really laid the chips on the table?
See, it's hard, right? Because are we doing this? How are we doing this? Like as a player, like we taking accolades, we taking chips out of it, just player for player. Where does he rank?
No,
Or
who I
we
want
gotta take everything.
I was just laying his resume out there. Who are you taking on your like? Where does he rank on your all-time big man? Like all-time centers, where do you have Joel Embiid on that list right now? Regardless of accolades, just in your opinion.
He might be top five. He might be top. And before I explain, I gotta apologize to this man because we talked about his Fugazi. We said his MVP last year was Fugazi, and I like to apologize for that. I apparently I wasn't familiar with your game because this year he's going crazy. I mean, last year he went crazy, but this year he's taking it to a whole nother level. But yeah, I mean, he might be top five. Like
I think he has to be top five,
his like
if not
skill wise,
higher.
look, hey, it's not. I don't think it's crazy to say skill wise he's better than Shaq.
Oh, for sure, no
He's
doubt.
better than Shaq.
Yes,
He's up there with Hakeem. He might be better than Hakeem just because he can
skill.
play.
Yes.
He can play the perimeter. Hakeem wasn't really perimeter. He was doing his dream shakes down the post. But Drug can do that and more.
Hmm.
Um, I mean,
There's no
hey,
offensive. He in transition. He has a Euro step.
you know what? He's better than Wilt. You know why? Because we see everything. Wilt. There's even color pictures of Wilt. There's black and white pictures of Wilt. We got everything of Wilt, but that 100-point game that didn't happen. I
And
don't know.
Joel's game, the 70 point, he is the only player in Sixers history and the second player in NBA history since Michael Jordan to score 65, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Dominant stat line
So
right
Wilt
there.
ain't even done that. Like that was a
Yeah,
trip to Joel was like, Wilt ain't done this.
yeah. Nah, I'm trying to think of other big men. I mean, he's definitely better than Joker now. I was if Joe as long as Joel keeps passing the ball the way he does, because he had a couple of dimes in there too. I'm like, yeah, he might be better than
He's
Joker.
better than Joker.
He might be better than Joker right now, at least. And I'm a Joker guy. I had Joker over Embiid, but at this point, right now,
So does the championship not make a difference in your eyes between those two? Or who
okay.
is
So I'm gonna say he's better right now, not all time. I my Joker. Man, it's yeah. If he wins a Philly, that's gonna be. I think that ring will be,
oh,
especially the way his team is constructed right now. If he takes this team to the finals and wins it, yeah, nah, he's up there.
we also got to talk about his nickname too. We didn't even talk about the nickname segment. The
Uh,
process is one of the greatest nicknames of all time.
but see the process, yes, but that's more about the. I thought that was more about the team
No,
though
it
too.
was, but
Like
he became the process though, because he was like the cent like We ain't
Yeah.
seen him in 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, what is he even doing? Then they come out and he's good.
It's crazy.
They still not. The team's not good though. He's just like trust the
No, he's
process.
blessed too. You've seen those high school highlights, him shooting over the backboard. He went from that to
That's
one of the
smart.
best scorers of all time. He's
All
already
time.
one of the best scorers of all time.
Yeah.
But he's got to be top 5 big man. I mean, he's better than Tim Duncan, I think. Like, I mean, the longevity of Tim Duncan though is what's kind of
Joel
carrying
Embiid's better
it.
than Tim Duncan.
Joel Embiid is better than Tim Duncan.
Okay.
He's better than Tim Duncan.
Why?
Have you ever seen Tim Duncan do
No, I
any of the
have.
things?
But Tim Duncan was a dominant force. We have to.
And maybe
Duncan was a
when
dominant force.
when Joel's doing this, it just looks more exciting. Again, Tim Duncan's probably the most boring superstar we've ever seen ever.
For sure.
The flat jump shot from that.
He got Defensive Player of the Year.
He barely jumping over a credit card. It's just there's no excitement to his. Have he dunked on anybody? Maybe.
A couple little
He ain't
rim
getting
grazers.
Okay, like Manu Ginobili was getting more bodies than Tim
facts,
Duncan.
facts.
Like when he dunked on Bosch.
Oh, that was real. That was real.
Old
that's
man Manu
real.
getting dunked on by Bosch,
That was
or
real.
him dunking on Bosch is crazy.
That was
bro.
personal too.
But yeah, I mean, where do you rank Joel Embiid though? Like,
I was gonna say top 3. Maybe I'm crazy, but I mean,
who's over him then? You must have names then.
Shaq. Shaq is for sure number 1 in my.
You think so?
Shaq is 1 or 2 for me.
Okay.
And then at 2, I was gonna have Embiid just because I always like to vouch for the guys in our era. I feel like we are living in the best era of basketball. Like we're amongst it right now. Then 3, Hakeem, just because skill, defense, all the above. So those are my 3 right there.
And shout out Bill Russell, man. He's a legend, but
no offensive game.
No, I mean he got boards. That's it.
Okay, if you're averaging 15, he was averaging like 15 points a game, and he was the tallest player in the league. You know how buns you gotta be. Bro,
no disrespect.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. Hey, this is strictly basketball.
Hey, he lived up in Mercer Island, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out Bill Russell. But you know how buns you gotta be. Wilt was scoring 100. He was scoring 15. That's just put in perspective. Like,
hey, hold on. We gotta look up what's his career high, bro? Watch it be like 35 points or something.
Probably lower.
You think so? Over or under 35? Quick.
Under. They had Havlicek. They had guys. He didn't need to score.
37.
Okay. Just over.
Just over. 1961.
See.
Wait. Oh, he dropped 37 twice. So he did in 67 and 61. So
they were still dealing with segregation.
Crazy. Hey, but yeah, top 5, top 3. I think that's valid. That's valid.
I think so. I mean, and it's low key disrespectful to Joker. Like that's why I kind of wanted to ask you, just because he already has the championship. But I think he has a supporting cast, which helps.
Right.
That helps him out a lot. He has dudes that know their role. He has a lot of help. So I
saw Joel Embiid having to pass it to Daniel House. What the hell what is Daniel House?
You not a fan
Are
of
you
Daniel
serious?
House? You don't like Daniel House?
Pre-retirement Nicholas Batum. What are we doing?
No, that is crazy.
He has no teammates, and that's why Daryl Morey, he deserves to go to jail, prison, whatever, if he does not get that man some real help. They're waiting on the deadline to whatever quote unquote asset. Like he has to pass it to KJ Martin. Are you serious? You're kidding, right? Crazy. Robert Covington's still in street clothes. Not like he was gonna do much, but like, come on.
He does need help.
What are we doing? Kenny Lofton Jr.
We can't say he hasn't tried though. I mean, he's tried in the past. He's done what he's done his, like you said. Same with the folks in Milwaukee, when their superstar wants help or he wants something done, they've made it happen.
But this is it's immediate with that. They like you said, they fired Griff as soon as they felt like they needed to, I guess. And I was on the way here, I was listening to Bill Simmons talk about, I guess there was people the last 2 weeks, there were people at practice evaluating Griff these last 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
They saw 2 dog fights with the Detroit Pistons and decided, oh, hell no, we gotta let him go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, come on.